Okay, there we have it. The antenna is back on the new back cover. We got it glued up to the back. We had to put some fresh go-to glue on the outer perimeter where the wires were exposed and coming loose. And then we got our glued down on the base and all around the outer sides, and then tacked in 4 spots in the internal part of the loop. We got the trimmers back in, the inductor, the antenna coil, pickup coil, the other coil, and fresh rivets. And now the back cover. There we are. So we're set and ready to go with this. The only other thing is to fit it up and get the holes drilled in it for the screws to hold it on the back. So managed to get, now this here isn't the original text. I had this made, and when I looked at the original backing that the antenna loop came off of, it said outside aerial antenna or something, like a long ass words there. So I just kept it short to X antenna. And then of course I marked the trimmer identifications on there for the alignment points. We're going to get the same thing done on this when we get down in there to align the thing, but first we got to get this thing back connected to that and get the tubes back in it and get it ready for another checkout and see how well we did in the previous pass. So hang on, we're inching our way there. All right, what is today? Monday. It was actually a pretty nice day out. It got to above 50 degrees by about 9 o'clock this morning. Usually it takes all day to get to 50 degrees, if it gets there at all, lately. But we managed to get the tubes back in the chassis. I still yet to put all the other stuff on it, but we'll get it checked out first on the thing. I checked the boost assembly and made sure it was all back in order for the checkout. What else do we do with it here? I got the test leads hooked to it. We're going to check the high voltage on the rectum fire tube, and we've got the speaker all set and ready to glow. The antenna's all hooked back in. I haven't got the lead on the thingy for the shortwave plate antenna connection because I still got to build the plate antenna in order to put it back in the cabinet top. So I've got my my external long wire antenna hooked to it to check out the shortwave. We've got it on the ISO transformer, and we're going to see what it's going to pull. So with that all said, let's go ahead and fire it up. I've got the one lamp clippy leaded off to here, so I can, it's a telltale for me to see that it is working. And the other one I just got left alone. There we go. It's pulling 650 kilocalories. thereabouts. The buzz is because of that thing. I've got the halogens on battery power, so let me turn that thing off, and we'll turn up the vol a little bit and see what it is. I should be on broadcast, and we're at the bottom of the dial, should be. So let's bring it up. That should be KFYI out of Phoenix.
No me dice tanto. Ya tú mencionabas.
Hey.
Featured updated lyrics set to a 1911 melody called Come Back Sorrento. 5 days later, he appears in concert for a benefit at the USS Arizona in Hawaii.
Yow.
After his 17-song set, the king of rock and roll would not play another live date.
That's out of Sedona. That's country station out of Flagstaff. The antenna's working great.
Transportation and hotel room for staging.
That, yeah, I think is out of
But the problem is that you have
Chestnut
money for
Valley.
that. So what do they do?
The other side of Mingus Mountain from us. I'm not sure where any of these other ones are.
Oh, definitely will have power to right field out here today. Lefties have an advantage at Mingus Union High School.
That's our local station. Okay, so we're performing all right. It's still got to get tweaked on its IFs and its RF. So let's kick it into the next band. And see if we'll get anything. I'm not sure. That might be 5.0 megahertz. That is only frequency that I know of that the WWV comes through. Well, the oscillator is working. I think we'll probably just need to dial in that RF better on for the alignment of this band. Let's see, let's kick it into the next band.
I've not used a filter, recently used a filter to magnify this effect.
Boy, the tuning's going to be real touchy on
Remember
this,
the word of the Lord.
on this band.
God's word is powerful.
It should have been a band spread. They're so. I mean, I'm not turning this knob too much. Well, that should be WWE at 10, I think.
Informe dan cuenta de 48 manifestantes muertos, 1.301 heridos.
Boy, very slight movement.
For a year in the blood of the heifer, mixed with ashes that would let him carry on another.
That's a boomer. The guy must be pumping out 1 billion watts. That's all for that one. I don't know. This one here seems to be dead. I'm not getting anything. Not even a okay, so we got to look at that one. I'm not sure which if that's a band spread or if that's something else, a different band. So anyway, we got we're pulling 331 volts on the rectifier, so it's right where it should be. We'll have to go through and check out all the rest of the tubes. But we're definitely getting a definite response this time. Let's see.
Yesterday, defensively, they were awful, and you got to think that gets better if they are able to get Andrew Wiggins back at some point before the playoffs start.
Boosters.
So I wouldn't doubt the Golden State Warriors.
This is the
it
bass,
was Steph's first
that's
game
the
back.
treble, or
think about how well
low
Klay
boost,
Thompson
high
has
boost,
played.
phono radio.
Spots. Klay is fully back from the Achilles and the knee. He's fully back now. Think about what Jordan Poole is capable of, what he showed in the postseason last year. Once Draymond gets his legs back under him and gets healthy, this is still a dangerous team that nobody wants to deal with. It's still the best shooting team in the NBA. They're that good.
I get it. It might just be the defense. I don't know exactly what it is, but
they're the champs until somebody else.
We're going to tweak that a little bit more to get a little telltale.
7-24 on the road, though.
Yeah, I hear you. But I mean, defensive. They've missed a lot of this season.
Yeah.
They haven't had.
Yes, they have.
Wiggins has played 37 games this year.
I
know. Steph has played 39 games this year. Let's give him some grace when it comes to Golden State Warriors we've seen versus.
It works. Okay. So off we go. Getting it all wound up. I'm prepping the cabinet right now for a pre-stain. Got it all pretty much all set and ready to go for start staining it. and so it won't be too long now. So anyway, that's all for this segment. So thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging in there for me. We'll see you on the next segment.